Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos al stream casi a las 10 de la noche. Lo siento, se me olvidó subir la hora. En el horario se me olvidó. Cosas que pasan. Así que, una disculpita. Se me olvidó decir que ya estoy en stream en X. Ok. Ujú. Pues, ¿qué tal? Hola, bienvenidos. Buenas noches. Este es el primer stream del año en YouTube, digamos. Así que hoy voy a jugar Genshin un ratito, un poco de historia, un poco de esto, un poco de aquello. En realidad lo que yo quiero es hacer las diarias y... ¡Vamos! Hola Dylan, bienvenido, ¿cómo estás? Buenas noches. Bueno, al menos tiene un sonidito cuando hay mensajes, que es lo que más me preocupaba, porque en realidad no sé cómo ponerle atención al chat. Sí, feliz año nuevo también, por cierto, se me olvida. Entonces, aquí estamos. Creo que tuve un inicio bastante poderoso, ¿no? Con musiquita y todo, porque aquí en YouTube, pues siempre he sido Fly Me to the Moon, algo especial para el canal. Entonces, aquí está. Quiero iniciar Genshin. Si me dejan iniciar esto rápido, pues que mejor, porque quiero jugar, farmear, hacerme la historia, que voy bastante atrasada, por eso no puse el de la versión, o sea, el número de versión. Y creo que ya. Creo que es todo. Siento que le falta musiquita. En plan, para que sea más divertido, pues. Creo que le pegué al micrófono con el micrófono de mis cascos. Voy a cambiar de pestaña. Ok, como así sale el chat, voy a poner mi cuadrito de chat. Creo que no estorba nada. Creo. No sé si hacer más pequeño el Genshin. Yo creo que no, yo creo que así está bien. Que se vea todo. Ya luego hago un overlay que sea más transparentoso, o sea, que nada más se vean un par de corazones y así. Se me olvidó que era youtuber y literal tiré como 30 tiradas por Citlali. Obvio no me salió porque no traía piti, pero tampoco las grabé porque se me olvidó que, bueno, se me olvidó que grabé estas cosas, pero ya en el Cookie Run Kingdom ya grabé un poco por auction, me gasté varios cristales y los subí a TikTok porque, bueno, no tenía tantas tiradas como para hacerle un video. Gracias, Dylan. Es que siento que está como desarmonioso, no sé cómo explicarlo. Ok, estamos aquí porque aquí dejé la planta para cristalópteros. Sí. Mm, ajá, es lo que quería ver porque parece ser que hoy no me hice mi login. Y tengo que hacerme el login de todos los juegos. No sé si gastarme la resina porque ya menos se llena toda. Uy, el Teatro Fantasía tampoco está hecho. Yo creo que voy a grabar un video, o si no, lo pasamos en directo y ya. Ah, para flojos. Porque es que le puse modo historia, pero me quiero hacer la estela de Kazuha también. Vamos a empezar con la historia. Este es de Kinich, ¿no? No recuerdo. Pero vayamos. Explorado igual muy poco. De muy poco a nada. Porque no he hecho absolutamente nada de nada. Ni de Fontaine, ni de Sumeru, ni nada. Mucho R60, pero poco juego, la verdad. Ajá, ajá. No me digas que es abajo. No están abajo.
So dark. So... Light. Underwater. Where is it?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. No. Duarte.
Oh no! It's now...
A investigar, a investigar. Ay, no me pude subir bien. Se llama Iskali.
My friend.
Sí.
Is he any better? Duarte. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko, he dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end. Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping
Yo
evacuate...
también me reí. ¿Cómo se llama Iskali?
What do you mean?
You're right. Duarte didn't have many distinguishing features. I don't think he ever stood out next to the others. No problem. Thank...
Es que quiero ver si puedo ver el chat en mi teléfono, pero creo que no. ¿Será más rápido con Chasca? Me imagino que sí. Es que todavía tengo mucha historia por delante, tengo mucha resina.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Ay, qué bueno que no me quemé. Entonces, ¿qué hago? Estoy volando. No, estoy cayendo con estilo. No voy a poder subir. No. Sí pude. Nunca había estado este
How are
saurio,
you
la verdad.
feeling?
Duarte? How did...
It's working!
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know? As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. No.
Chango.
Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people? Toko! He's Kaylee. What's
He's
going
Cali.
on? All I
Perdón.
remember is the battle against the Abyss and then... You went through all that for me? Well, all I... Thank you.
Chale. Ups, se me cae la calidad del GeForce.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat. It's no use. It'll just come back. It will devour everyone.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. Is there any... I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be... Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation... Ion-san, do you believe... Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle? When Kochita was little, her parents died she was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw that Kochita
Caray,
trained
está
hard to
muy
become
denso.
a warrior, but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother...
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands, and the abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept... She became a completely different person after that. She earned a... We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her.
How can we
Dios.
help her?
Su hermanito.
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family? If Quali
Wow.
goes to battle, I can't let that happen. I have to, but it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence, but I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Stick
Kochita.
fight it.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear...
There's no turning back. I have to face it. Even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
Estará muy lejos. Creí que habría un TP ahí, pero no hay. Quiero ir con Chasca. Siento que será más rápido. Ah, me dieron un logro. Ah, sí, Chasca. Para allá no era. Veamos. Sí, voy un poquito más adelante. No tanto, pero sí un poquito.
Time to go.
Creo que estaba más cerca de caer, la verdad. Híjole, me maté. Estoy segura de que me maté. Y no traigo healer. Voy a tener que echarme una sopita.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run?
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Wow. Casi me mato, pero no me mato. Espérame, me voy a echar una sopa. No traigo sopa. Bueno, un pollito. Ñam, ñam, ñam.
Stay awake!
Let's help her out!
Take me up!
Me faltó uno.
Bullseye! Open fire!
I can do this. I have to do this.
Shadows of fate, let's fly! Open fire!
Está muy lejos de la ulti de Orolón.
Wait! Locked on!
Te dije, con Chasca va a ser más rápido.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts No. Wait. What am I saying?
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What just happened?
Magnífico.
That is... I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore.
Is that so? Then I'll look... I finally feel like myself again. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe.
I'll keep you company.
¿Por qué Jansen no tiene voz? No me digan que es otra vez por lo de los actores de doblaje. No creo que sea aquí, ¿o sí? No. ¿Pero qué es eso que brilla? Eso brilla. ¿Me caí? Sí, me caí al agua. Ok. Ah, no vi mi resina, pero ya me la quiero gastar.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But...
So
So all those rumors about the traveler really are—
Kochita's getting better too.
Magnifique.
Yeah. Honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people. We only found a solution this time because you kept her cool and took control of the situation. Whoa, you're right. That makes a... That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything? Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking. You're amazing, Ann-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do.
Heian-san! Bad news! Okoland is out of control.
No, el que estaba pegando, ¿no? Sí, sí, sí. Se ve por aquí y por allá.
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior— Careful! He's not himself!
Okotlan! Be free!
Fire it up!
So, he thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on! Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe! Mom, Dad, are gone.
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters. Give me my family back! Look, Okoland! That's your father! He's standing right in front of— Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Sale, se me bajó la calidad en una señal.
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
Oh.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later,
Ooh.
and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice! It...
Jesucristo nuestro Señor.
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep,
The draft of...
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the... This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is, if you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Uy.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush. Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain.
Chale.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts.
It's all right, my boy. It was just an... Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this... Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire when my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago. Like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle. Willing to, just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. They remember who I used to be. The Sentinel Knight, who fought with the Masters of the Nightwind. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring...
Ay,
That's
Dios.
not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor. As well, we faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss is rotten.
Sí, claro.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than... However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think...
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because all I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of the... And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to...
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait. Like, Hana wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But if that explanation is too difficult to understand... The ruler of death can freely define the form of death. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power. But I am of the belief that, in this world, before the final moment truly arrives.
Ya llegó la insana.
Oh, did something happen?
This is a critical time for you, traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Quiero mi deseo.
The captain still hasn't told us his real goal.
No. Quiero mi deseo y tirar uno por Citlali. Sí. Ah, bueno, también me van a dar...
Reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night. They just...
Uy, no leía Paimon. Más bien no le di oportunidad de hablar.
Sure took your sweet time. Wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulaha, waiting! Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll... Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here!
Everyone!
Reunited at last. I brought candy and cookies to share.
Te quiero mucho, Kachina!
You. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too?
Ah, just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to... A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people.
Sorry I'm late.
Shaska showing up late for something?
That's a first. I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any,
Nope.
All right, then, to start things off...
Hold on. Remember what we...
Oh, right, I almost... Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone...
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the traveler, so she has to make up some... So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle...
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Lolly's reaction back there? But staying out here is just making Paimon... Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler...
But Paimon's not from that land.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're sorry, traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for. Paimon gave us a lot, whew, and I mean a lot of information.
Well, we've been to 6 nations.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue, and when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before.
¡Uy, mi deseo! Pau. Pau. Nada. Terrible. Y siento que se empieza a ver mal. Nada, otra vez. Esperar 2 días. Pero también quiero... Sí, viajar al gremio de aventureros. Eso sí que quiero.
Add Astra.
Uy, sí, ya...
Thank you for complete.
Se le bajó toda la calidad. Ah, ok. No sé. Quiero continuar, pero se ve horrible y no sé por qué. ¿Por qué se está viendo tan mal? Me imagino que se va a arreglar, pero aún así me causa conflicto.
Add Astra at...
Y me falta conseguir, gastar resina. No sé si Dylan vaya a querer ayudarme a farmear. Estaría bien. ¿Por qué no? No. Ya no tengo nada más para gastar. Ya pura historia, pero quiero hacerme el teatro fantasía también. Tal vez para otro momento. Tal vez hoy pura historia. Ah, esperar 2 días. Creo que tengo 130 protogemas. Perdón, es que estoy haciendo lo de mis días. ¿Cómo se llama? Registrar las visitas de los juegos. Eso es algo que tengo que hacer diario. Dan un poco de protos y de otras cosas.
We just got a message from Moika. She says to meet her at the speaker's chamber tomorrow.
Dios, es que no veo nada de nada. Voy a... Claro. Y de mi celular igual. Y no traigo mi iPad, pero también lo debí de haber quitado de ahí. Se trabó.
Don't worry, I always win anyway.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within?
Ok, no sé cómo le hice, pero acabo de cambiar toda mi pantalla de lugar. Está en horizontal.
Don't worry, I always win anyway.
Ok, ahora está toda la pantalla al revés. Es que ya me está dando mucha risa.
Don't worry, I always win anyway.
A ver, creo que ya sé cómo es que le estoy dando vueltas. Listo, ya le acabo de dar toda la vuelta. Sé que no se veía en pantalla, pero le hice que mi pantalla rotara en 360. Se la acabo de mandar, Dylan.
Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking. Me pareció muy hilarante. Ojalá lo hubieran visto. Ah, ok, no sé dónde voy. Creí que tenía que abrir la puerta. No sé, hace mucho que no juego Genshin. Se me olvidan un par de cosas. Qué bueno que soy chasca. ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Qué estoy viendo?
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Bueno.
Morning, traveler. Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle? Just shake it off, traveler.
Espabila. No sé por qué me está yendo tan mal. No sé si tenga que cambiar de server. No creo. Pero de todas formas le voy a decir a Dylan que si me pasa otra vez los servers. Porque cuando cambié de server no podía conectarme al más chido. Entonces me conecté al segundo. No sé si sea por eso. No creo. Pero en la noche igual en el Fortnite me pasa esto. Como que se le baja la calidad. Pero después de un ratito se arregla. Así que no sé. ¿Por qué no usa el TP? Qué mensa.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of her adventures.
Come in.
Hey, Malika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are here too!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the...
Perfect. Could I take a look? Well, it looks good. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, that will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon? Wait, but,
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin. This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people... But all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to... The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude all in Natlan are resolved to win the... So if you want to contribute...
The most important? Really? Not sure what fishing has to do with anything, but if you're making weird analogies, guess that means you're not nervous. Alright, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of...
It's less about volume and more about mental focus. But I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful... Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how I'm.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the.
Good luck, you two! 3 days, huh? What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding.
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should, even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Exactly! We can't take a break. We're adventurers. We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in 3 days is...
I see. In that case, this final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of... I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on you...
Oh! You know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually...
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
All right. Let's go...
So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Oh, hello!
There you are. We made it! Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left and—
Well, if you had no...
Details! Anyway, come on.
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the tableful.
Ooh, all you can eat?
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't, of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, dessert.
That sounds amazing! We're in! Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow. Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor. If you don't show...
It's our fault for not telling you earlier. So it's okay if you can't make it. Still, it'll be super fun! Plus, all our friends will be there.
Yes, let's go eat! Huh? What's the holdup?
Huh?
Isn't she painting?
Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy.
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's the Archon after all. Maybe, but we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to...
Then who's gonna...
All of us, of course.
Hola, ni tan linda y extrovertida.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the Springs for...
Ah, I see. This is a special...
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the Night Kingdom.
Estoy tomando agua. Okay.
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me any... Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina and you don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to... Barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on...
Oh, yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry, I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw...
No need, I can take care of it. Anyway, I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something...
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
¿No hay un TP aquí? No. ¿Qué pasó, gata? ¿Qué pasó?
Let's fly.
Time to go.
No quería hacerme daño otra vez.
Ugh, you're kidding. But this is just a small send-off. And again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. Huh? You're here already? And you even... Archon? What are you doing here?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary.
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries.
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for ya.
You're saying... everyone? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over, and plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to... Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many...
Kinich no habla. Oh, no.
Yeah, Moika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party.
No need to go to all that. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the fine... Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea,
Me distraje.
Oh.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
¿Qué?
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. She was a hero to the very end, even though her body was at its breaking point. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just... there was never a good time to bring it up.
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let...
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and...
Wait, you...
Amina, you mentioned something. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supply. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accept. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such... I'll get on it, right away.
Qué lindo gorro trae.
Amazing plan, Moika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But...
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, I just didn't... My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method...
Whoa. Hana feels... Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparation?
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by.
Estaría bien si pudiera ver algo. Que veo todo borroso. ¿Qué dice? Habla con tus amigos hasta que comience el festín.
If we don't solve, we've achieved a brief moment of peace, but we can't get complacent. Like fortifying our defenses, eliminating remaining monsters, and coming together like this.
Yes, Coach!
Are you still helping rebuild the trap?
I heard about your efforts. The Speaker's Chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the Speaker's Chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses. The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
Siento que cada vez se ve peor. ¿Sigue diciendo eso? Sí, creo que sí. Tal vez había más gente y no la vi porque veo todo borroso.
Archon, what is it like in the depths of the Night Kingdom?
No, that region has been completely corroded.
Oh, I guess we'd only get in your way.
Fear not. I've been preparing for this. Duty is mine to bear.
No se suponía que esto era una fiesta. Ya hablé con ese, ya hablé con ese. Hablé con esa. ¿Quién me falta?
Farewell.
Ups. Hoy, ahora sí no estoy leyendo nada.
I've got it. I've got a new idea.
Let's burn this breeze.
Giddy up!
Ya encontré a mis amigos. Están del otro lado.
Take me up!
Es que no veo nada, está todo borroso. Jansen y acá debe estar Finich.
Nothing. We're just taking a look around. Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kenichi to help identify. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered.
Exactly. That is how we, as the living. So let me know if you need extra help, Kenichi. Understood.
¿Hay alguien allá?
Let's fly.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh, doesn't look like the.
Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but...
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper... I'll never be able to replace Koichi. But I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and...
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. In any case, they've always loved both of you.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay.
Sí, me falta Ororón y Kachina. Tengo que ir a verlos. Tengo que ir a hablar con ellos. ¿Dónde están? Ya vi a Ororón. Era mentira, no lo había visto. Lo vi en el mapa.
Oh, Mother Granny, Archon. I swear, I've been on my best behavior recently.
Qué lindo es.
It's just how you talk, but you've got to realize how...
I am curious, though.
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore. So my life is back to normal. Growing vegetables, raising aphids. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom. The ley line...
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and other Granny, right? You're going to become great heroes. And the most I can do is...
Oh!
Most people from my tribe know the art. But I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for some...
Well, there are always things we can't do on...
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes.
You're saying I need to live in the present? Thank you, Archon. That's what I've always tried to do.
¿Dónde estás, Kachina?
Let's fly. Milani, it's almost time for the feast. Maybe we should send the drinks out first.
Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right.
Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now.
Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket!
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahow, will not tolerate this stifling hut! We seek a cool place of repose.
Oh, great. Now we can't use any of this ice. Hey! This is your mess! Get back here! Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Help me
Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with the how.
As usual, Ahow brings chaos wherever he goes.
Lively. Leave this to me, Kachina.
Oh, con su moto.
Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Mawika!
I got him, Mualani.
Oh, expert Ahau wrangling, Archon?
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall... some Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant to protect you.
Ahau ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool.
Let me... Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. Ahau?
What? The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahul Ahau, shall not...
I wasn't asking.
Understood.
Ahau, you have to learn to be good at some point.
Well, hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it.
Help! Someone save me!
Ah, sí, en japonés es Naruto, ¿verdad? Se me olvida. Como yo lo tengo en inglés, igual me da mucha risa cómo habla, pero supongo que a los que lo tienen en japonés les da aún más risa. Es hacia arriba. No veo nada. Yo creo que en la transmisión tampoco se ve nada porque está súper borroso. Para mi gusto.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast.
Well, what's that?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh, it sounds so cute.
Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join in! Wow, she must have been a great fighter.
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it...
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon.
It wasn't just them. Some of the gramps and grannies who looked after... Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed.
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of
Io. Oh, right, you're sorry.
Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents... I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal self again. But it was in real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats.
Traveler? Chaska? Did you two...
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi.
Yes.
She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. It was a dream. Nothing more. It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special...
Dios, ya está
You're kidding.
disculpándose por ser
The
aguafiestas.
captain?
Ojalá.
No, of
Ojalá.
course not.
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory. Or, in addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams.
Yes, exactly.
So, the traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you...
Then
yo quería
I'll
darle
start getting
primero.
ready. We'll carry out...
¿No hay un TP? No. ¿Por qué aquí no hay TP?
Take me up!
Time to go. I never knew you could make it this way. This formula's...
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the form.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her.
Creí que se había mejorado la calidad, pero ahora ya no sé.
All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
Paimon.
Here, have some water. It'll help to
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Ans. He was the one who developed the Draft of Lucidity.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different...
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of...
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Natlan.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui Harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthrid is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've... And yet, the figure in your dream...
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago?
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to prevent.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul in...
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to care. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthred then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul...
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together?
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond...
Let's come back to this later. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for... Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two...
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck...
Huh? Me?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the one.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
¿Llegó correo? Sí. Oh, espero que sean protos. A ver. Ah, es el cumpleaños de Wander. ¿Don Sombrero Orejón o Don Orejón con sombrero? Ah, ahora sí que ya está bien. Ah, seguro mi hermano estaba descargando algo. No recuerdo si era arriba, así que voy a ir arriba. No recuerdo si era arriba o era abajo, pero era aquí arriba.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler one last time!
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much.
Yeah, today was great. Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me!
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an arc.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels. Oh, wait! nothing. Where was the house? What goes around comes around.
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your Yeah! Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But you're
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so...
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together.
Let's go!
O sea que la única que se quedó a limpiar fue Moalani.
Help! Someone save me!
Chale, lo encerraron en una caja. Qué mala onda. Pero sí es un poquito latoso. Era con chasca. No vean que le puse tirachina. Ignoremos el tirachinas, porfis.
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natland? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kenich and Noelani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh yeah, you're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your words of encouragement made me feel I slept so well that night and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrim. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can encourage you this time. I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor.
Oh, Cachina.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be rooting for you. And if you need help, I'll always be first in line. I bear the ancient name Uthabiti. That means I'll never give up. So, I guess the only piece of advice I can give you is, don't back down. Alright, let's keep going.
Está muy lejos. Está lejísimos. Este está abajo. Ok.
Let's fly.
Oh, se me equivoqué.
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Ah, puedo ver un desafío atrás.
Toto probably won't be able to come back here for a while. During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in.
Yeah, we saw him during the battle.
The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different... Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves it. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect the thing. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion. But now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon. I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss. And now, that day is just around the corner.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on, we're almost there.
¡Qué emoción! ¿Para dónde es? Pato. No me digas que había un TP. Sí, me lo imaginé. También se escuchó un piróculos. Debo dedicarme a explorar.
Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom. Hello. Oh no, you seem worried. She left. Come on, let's follow her.
Y lo del nombre antiguo.
She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Ayo. Aw, still no change, huh?
Oh, right. You said Ayo's grandparents died in the back.
Yeah. When the Ayo's parents made it through. But his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family was really close, and now Ayo barely sleeps or eats. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere. Hey, Ayo. It's me. Feeling any better? I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite. Nope. It's like he doesn't even know.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal corrosion syndrome?
Huh? What's abyssal corrosion syndrome?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination. Even it can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Ayo, but
it's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle.
It's possible.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases.
Okay, but just a small amount. Since it was developed for
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Yo creí que le iban a dar más porque pues es más grande.
You're okay? I'm so relieved! Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Ayo? Then you should get some rest. Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you?
Brr.
Thank you so much, you two. You helped save up. Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to. Of course. You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, but the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can. Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Practically.
Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? Thank you. I won't let you down. All right. We're not far from the tribe. Bye, Ayo. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Onpeo. We're here. That was quite the trek. After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too.
We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with Shilonin first.
Totally up to you. You're always welcome. Bye.
When you think about it, we actually haven't known Kachina that our journey in Natland feels like it just started and now it's about to end. That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. Alright, time to go check on your ancient name.
Creo que tengo uno. Sí. Ahí estaba Citlali. Bueno, ahí está.
Oh, it's you two. The party's over?
You knew about that?
Of course. Everyone in Natlan is rooting for you. Shilonan is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her. Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which I told Shilonan if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized the feast is up.
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Oh, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is a dead giveaway. Besides, I knew it was a joke. But we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give... Well, anyway, I have some...
Wow, it's your ancient name!
Tumaini, a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
Me encanta!
A light to guide us through the darkness. Like the stars or the moon.
Amazing! Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those were once you return triumphant from the battle. I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Yo dije que me encantaba el nombre antiguo, no Shilonel. Me encanta que sea Esperanza, me fascina.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me...
Okay, it all worked out in the end.
Your name
Las
was
dos traen unos
successfully forged,
taconzotes.
and it passed all my technical tests.
O sea, no de muy grandes, sino
But
que muy
there's still
fashion.
one more step. We need to make sure the name has accepted you. And we'll...
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if some...
So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance.
Oh no, se bajó la calidad de nuevo.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines.
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom. But now we must make sure that it will... Just leave it to me. I'm a professional.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It wasn't destroyed?
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to the Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in Natland.
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat. I'm starving.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue place.
Barbecue. See? I knew you couldn't resist.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Ojalá sí me saliera Citlali, pero no, tengo muy poco... tengo muy poco piti, si no es que absolutamente nada.
Is something on your mind, Sweet Lolly? You barely had anything to drink at dinner.
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age, but the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. And the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death. I believe in you. And thank you. Your words mean a lot.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is, something wrong?
No, not at all. Sweet Lolly just ate too much.
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. Come on, let's run the final test.
Final test. Todavía siento como la garganta seca, pero he tomado agua todo el rato, así que... Encima siento que no he hablado tanto como otros días, pero... Ah, pues sí. Era bajo. Oh, oh.
Time to go.
All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing, and...
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't... This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about...
Oh, yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed by the abyss!
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to... Your resistance to its power is remarkable. But you need to tell me if anything If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but... Shilonen, I'm ready to start. Paimon, give us a...
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light is beautiful! It's exactly like when we used the Spirit Speaker Stone!
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. I can sense the Lord of the Night. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go. That's great.
Wait, look, something's...
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like... although there shouldn't be this many.
Home. This way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed...
Got it!
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracts...
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly, gradually fading from existence before disappearing entirely.
Please, take me back. I cannot...
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom, that's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful. So the echoes coming back from the Night Kingdom, some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom, and even more don't come from Natlan. Complicated doesn't even be.
So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most of the time?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex ritual. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Auroron. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return as many souls as possible. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save?
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls that disappear can never be reborn. That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in—
Yeah, we should try to save whoever we can! Vichama, is that you?
Ay, no.
Oh, I know
Ay,
you.
no.
I didn't think we would meet again. Especially like using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Citlali.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the battle, your tribe was—
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I wasn't about to— I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through the front. But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the battle gave me back my sense of purpose, that's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would witness, but the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Dios.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan—
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are—
I know. She can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in—
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the Night Kingdom should still be open. Give me some time.
Is that even possible?
It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natland is—
This feeling. Is this the Night Kingdom?
Looks like this method worked.
Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have the nicest thing.
That's a given. I hope you come back to us soon, Vichama.
If I may, what about the other?
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not—
Thank you. People like you are the true heroes. Goodbye.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment punishment I deserve.
Home? Here? She's one of the souls that overflowed from the night. Home.
We're sorry. If...
Home.
She's at her limit. Just getting here.
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding. That means...
Why? I fought my entire...
I'm sorry. The ley lines are overwhelmed, and...
Why? Me? Who am I? Does it even matter?
Of course you matter! Wait!
Absolute helplessness. I'm sorry.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night Kingdom. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night Wind.
Seat Lolly.
Seat Lolly. What a beautiful name. Dazzling, just like the stars in the sky. I can't disappear.
It hasn't been long since he died.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly! The abyss is corrupting him!
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom.
I know. If we were just a... But... it's too late.
Ay, Dios, qué triste se puso esto.
Oh no! Saurian soul...
Their souls are still intact.
Hold on! Is that...
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grandparents. Kachina told me about what happened. Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or eat because he sensed the presence of his grandparents.
Sí, la verdad
Why
está
you
muy
look
fuerte.
so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time Io slept?
From what Kachina said, it's been a while. He hasn't been, but now that he's seen his grandparents again, he looks...
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little Saurian. But whenever his grandparents started to sing to him, I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby.
That's amazing! Io is so restless. Io can finally get a good still. It's not like this can go on forever.
No. Their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them?
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear and...
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side, no matter what. We should respect their decision.
I don't want to leave them to that fate.
What fate? You mean like the other lost souls?
Yes. They will gradually fade away, painfully, but that is their choice. For the next few days, at least.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same fate. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the pyro...
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
What dream?
Oh yeah, you said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls, but it's impossible for Conrians to enter the night. Although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's, in theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom.
One thing's for sure. It seems...
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know it... Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
I will. Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth.
I just... wish I could have done more.
Hey, don't apologize. None of this was your fault.
I guess you're right. If we want to end this, we have to tackle the root of the...
It's just another reason why this battle is so important. Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will... And then, the rest is up to you.
Sí, yo estaba pensando exactamente lo mismo. Uno quiere dormir, pero está demasiado interesante. Quiero ver qué pasa.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you.
¿Farmeando duro o durando farmeando? ¿Cuál es la diferencia? Hablando de eso, no he farmeado. ¿Tú sí farmeaste, Dylan? Yo estoy full historia. No debería que ir con Arconte, pero... Espera 2 días. No he farmeado nada. Yo tampoco he farmeado nada. Te digo que estoy full historia. Pero me quiero acabar mi resina ahorita para mañana poder tener igual resina. Es que tengo que farmear por Langyang. No, ¿cómo se llama? No sé, la nueva. La que van a regalar en el rito. La quiero llevar al 90 de una. Es igual. Ay, estaba en mayúsculas, no me di cuenta. Que no, esperé 2 días. Es que creo que era a las 8. Te falta resina, el teatro y el abismo. No, el abismo no me lo paso. El abismo... Creo que voy en el 12, pero no me lo paso. Ah, pero ya está más fuerte mi chasca. A lo mejor sí. Es que el problema no es Ito. Ito es God. El problema es mi otro equipo. Y aunque estaba pensando en cambiar a la Shogun por Ororón en el electrocargados de Ayato, siento que no le conviene tanto. ¿Sabes? Espera 2 días de 8 a... Ah, ya entendí. Es que no tengo comprensión lectora. Este 8. Sí, es lo que te digo, pero el problema no es Ororón, porque Ororón obviamente sirven electrocargados. Mi problema es Ayato. Ayato es mi problema porque Ayato no pega tanto. Entonces, creo que si voy a hacer un electrocargados necesito otro DPS. Yo creo que sería mejor si en lugar de tener en ese equipo de Ayato a Bárbara, si tuviera a Furina, todo sería diferente, porque Furina también pega y lo bufea y cura. Y pues Bárbara no hace eso. Así compensaría mucho que Ayato es un mal DPS, la verdad.
The day of the final battle is here. Time to go to the stadium of the sacred flame. You can do it, traveler.
Shenge y el Whiskas. Full hielitos locos. Hielitos locos. Ah, sí. Ahora sí vamos a ir a la arena. Es que se está poniendo demasiado buena la historia. Y, o sea, ya habíamos hecho comparaciones de Jesucristo con Capitano.
Let's burn this breeze.
Ay, quería irme hacia abajo. ¿Cómo era? Control izquierdo. El equipo es más bajo de lo recomendado. Pero creo que sí pueden. Creo. Me van a dar a Mabuika, ¿no? Entonces yo creo que con esto sí que se arma. Tengo un escudo. Ah, no traigo healer. Pero es que no puedo llevar a Bárbara en todos lados. Furina me falta, pero no pienso tirar por Furina. Necesito otro healer. Entonces, como Mizuki va a salir, yo creo que...
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
No sirve.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
Ay, no puedo ir más rápido. ¿Saben? Se me olvidó, pero iba a hacer la prueba de personaje. Porque no las he hecho.
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
Ay.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
Estoy emocionada. Estoy hypeadísima. Ahí estaban todos, de hecho.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Ah, judging by the confident look on your face, I assume your ancient name is complete?
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
¿Por qué estás tan alto? ¿Esto es normal?
To Miney. Yes, that fits you perfectly.
Esperan.
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a...
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join me over here.
Suban.
As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to her a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin to Miney. That is her name. Like starlight amid the darkness,
To Miney.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting, we finally found it, haven't we?
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection, for generations we have lived on this land. Following in the footsteps of our forebears, we all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. We have... This glory is one we share. It belongs to all of Natlan!
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
Ese tipo es bien alto, me distrae mucho.
Our suffering will not soon be forgotten. But there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny, for our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
To battle!
Tengo miedo. Tengo miedo.
We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
So there's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could reach us. But still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the but while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish... True, but there's... Come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain...
¿Será un excelente momento para un descanso para ir al baño? Yo diría que sí. Esperen un momento. Ahorita regreso. Qué frío. Ya volví. Hace demasiado frío. Ah, es para acá. Hablar con Cachina. No puedo. Pasar algo para acá. Ah, bueno.
You're about to set off, right? Your bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind.
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be...
The Abyss is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. We've... Go now, and forge a new future for Natlan.
Es la primera vez que escucho la voz de Shilonet, ¿no, verdad? Pero se escucha rara, diferente.
At the end of the earth lies the primal flame. We have come from afar to offer you our land's blessing and the respect of the collective of plenty. That's right. Our tribe...
Yo quería hablar con Chaska.
Came to me in a dream, and I shared it with my tribe. The spirits bless your journey.
From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you. Insects will take flight after you, and all will turn... I disagree. The land of Natlan nurtures life, but the Abyss knows only destruction.
Natlan is also a land of memories and legends. I live longer than humans, And in all that time, I've learned what life and death. The dead draw solace from the living, and the living put in life and death. We all leave marks on this world. Yes. Thank you for joining this fight. I'll wait for your safe return.
May the skies forever be clear and bright, and may we always be free to spread our wings and soar.
War is a heavy burden, and still, we never stopped moving forward. Long-awaited peace is now within reach. You have the opportunity to set that future in motion. It's taken a lot to get to this point. I know.
Dios, cómo me gusta Chaska. ¿Ya? ¿Son todos? Ah, no, me falta Muelan y Kinichi. Dios, me falta Kinichi.
In this place where streams and waves converge, the people of this... I love the hot springs. I can't get enough of them. I want to go today and tomorrow. Just thinking about spending time there with you and all our friends makes... So, after the battle, let's go there together. Yes! I'm so excited.
On behalf of the Scions of the Canopy, I offer you our blessing.
Although you are but lowly servants, you have brought us much. We desire that entertainment. We would get over it, of course, but if you do go down.
Lo que sí estuvo feo es que pues no podemos escuchar a Kinichi. Es todo. Ojalá trajera al viajero. Es todo lo que puedo decir. Ojalá trajera al viajero.
Are you ready, traveler? All right. Before we face our final... I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go... All right. Then it's time to... All of Natlan is behind us. So let's gather our courage. No one fights alone.
Moika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, and Paimon should stop distracting you. Paimon still remembers her promise. She's gonna cheer you on. Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's gonna be brave this time, so don't you worry. Always. Good. You're not in this alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time.
Dios, mi corazón. Ah, somos Mabuika. ¿Debemos ir en moto? Tal vez.
Try and stop me.
Siento que debía hacer la prueba con Mabuika antes de venir aquí a pelearme con ellos. Ni siquiera sé qué tengo que hacer. Estoy dando a ese.
Full throttle. Incinerate.
Me gusta cómo ataca con la moto, es como adictivo.
Incinerate. Light of the blazing sun. Rev the engine.
¿La moto no se baja? Ah, no, sí. ¿Es más rápido? Uy, se puede más rápido, pero debería haber agarrado esas cosas. Sí, sí, sí.
Something feels familiar.
Incinerate! Incinerate! Pyroclastic surge!
Switching gears.
¿Estoy muriendo?
Rev the engines.
Ojalá saber jugar. ¿Es su hermanita?
Hey, sis. It's been a long time. This form is probably what I look like in your memories, right? Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But you never...
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them.
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But that doesn't mean if the past, present, and future exist at once, and it's only...
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage, isn't it? I knew it. When you said you... Oh, I really wanted to help you in this era. But an ordinary person can't transcend time. Back then, I said I'd come find you one day. But... Oh, I failed. Time and time...
You didn't fail.
Wait. Then, the paper frog I made? You got it?
Yes. And your architecture manual as well.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned...
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd...
Oh well. It's been a long time. And it's not like I was some innovative architect, but I lived a really happy life. I didn't have time for love, or for myself, but I didn't care. There are so many things in this world that deserve to come. You never took time for yourself either, did you, sis?
No, it wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. And now, in the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a... You sent your love across time. So...
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same way about you.
All right. I need to head out. And
I believe in you, sis. For Natlan.
Dios, qué bonito. Me toca a mí, por favor, Mona, no te mueras.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Not too far now. Go! You're free now!
Let me scrap.
Check this out!
Ha! The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening.
Delve into death.
Don't get too close! Be free!
Yeah! Take me up! Locked on! Locked on!
Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you.
Time to say hello. Farewell! Check this out!
Ha!
Delve into destiny.
Be free! Fire it up!
Así le hago más daño con el mono.
Let's fly. Bullseye.
Pésimo tipo que traigo para esto.
Hold on to your hats.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon. You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off. We got to see each other in a dream, and that's enough. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the Abyss it pains me not being able to see Mualani again. But if I can do something to Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior and accomplish greater feats.
Voy a llorar. Estoy al borde de las lágrimas.
Take me up.
Hoy creí que era un camino más largo. No, pero de emoción. O sea, sí está triste la historia, pero igual me está absorbiendo mucho. Está muy buena la historia. Muy, muy buena. Ay, no. No.
It's you. I knew you would come.
We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. I could barely hold on to my human Fichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now the souls of the Night Kingdom have been...
More importantly, after everything, we finally get to fight side by side again. It's all thanks to you and Sitlali.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the Abyss. Navigation will be tricky. I can help illuminate your way, just like before.
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me, but I was a capable warrior back in the day. Come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Leave them to me.
I've got your back.
Fly. Open fire. Open fire.
Here's backup. Check this out.
Delve into destiny.
Be free. Tell me what you see.
Ha! Bullseye!
Knock him down.
Locked on!
Easy peasy. Ojalá trajera un healer.
Fire it up!
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny.
So strong. The power of the Abyss is protecting it. It's almost impenetrable.
Leave it to me. Time for the Abyss to face its reckoning.
¡Oh! Es que me la estoy pasando bien padre.
Open fire!
That was amazing. Judging by your clothes, you're not from Natlan, are you?
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I was his most trusted second in command.
500 years ago, we fought. The shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll.
So you're him, but also not him?
That's right. What you see is the me from the story. It was in fragmented memories of my life that I found, unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel.
You tried to...
I will stop at nothing to protect my commanders. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile, so I must protect his edge. That is what the glory of Conria means to me. I do. I have my reasons, as do... Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further.
But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid. You will become the hero of a new era!
Go now. For Natlan. And for all who lost their lives to the Abyss. This time, we shall prevail.
Ay, aquí se te podía haber volado.
Hey, traveler! It's me, Koichi. Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place. Go now! Go! Huh? What was that? I felt shaking all of a sudden. Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want to be the one who holds... Yeah, I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. All those years of worrying. But better... Anyway, that was enough for me. I won't show up. Back to the natural order of things. Worrying is supposed to be... All right, enough about that. All we can... I would say our nation's future is... Go now, traveler.
Vamos a usar este tipo, pero aquí vamos. ¡Ay, carajo! No pude. Me caí. Ojalá me hubieran dejado ororón. Tal vez estoy usando mal.
I would say our nation... Go now, traveler.
Muy lejos. Ay, es uno flores. Creí que era esa cosa. Ah, es parte. Ay, no, yo quería
I would
meterme en
say
el...
go now, travel.
Ay. Ay, que ya lo iba a dejar de usar. Ay. ¿Estoy muy abajo? Ay, creo que sí.
You can do this!
Qué épico. Ah. ¿Estoy abajo? Sí, sí, estoy abajo. Ay, no vi si ya pasaron los 30 minutos que me dijo Dylan.
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Wow. Ay, no puedo ir más rápido.
Let my people light up your path. Mawika is just up ahead. Now, go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
Todos los civiles fueron asesinados. Ok, ya puedo correr. Ok. no sé usar ningún saurio.
It's too late. Resistance is futile.
No sé usar ningún saurio.
Extinguish, for the world will always fall to darkness.
Ay, no. Ay. Ay.
Fire shall be this nation's tomb.
No me quiero morir.
War is nothing but a hopeless struggle.
Ay, no me quiero morir. No me morí. Creo.
If you so yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance!
Órale. No voy a ver que se vio muy épico.
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within.
Ooh.
I have witnessed the light of this flame dozens of times. Once the wood is spent, night will return. Failure. 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 Failure.
Esa está bien épica.
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Watch out, traveler!
Me mato.
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Face your fate.
Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction is...
You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
The lives of the Descenders are more... You've destroyed this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear?
Ah!
We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to bat. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a... And so this cycle continued. Time.
Me encanta. Fue un detalle lindo.
My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all!
Linda transición. Quemada, linda. Hasta el tabibito. Bueno, la tabibita.
Listen.
Did they lose? No, it can't be.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun and wind!
Those who forged our own destiny and future! That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
We won't give up hope. This is where we forge our future. With our own 2 hands!
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you. But with fear comes darkness, and with darkness comes dominion. In darkness the world was born, and so it shall return.
Wrath from the sky! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! No more mistakes! Pyroclastic surge!
Become the servant of the abyss. Kneel before.
I bring forth the faith of the 6 tribes and bestow absolute freedom upon our
Accursed
heroes.
angels, vanished greed. You should have long since been.
We need to purify the totem poles. Rise with the sun!
Her soul is noble and pure. Hero is just her starting point. Phew. Ugh.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain?
Pero ¿a dónde tengo que pegar?
No one fights alone!
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
I wish to soar with her and see the world beyond the sky.
Ugh.
You toil in vain, and your blood is a...
Burn through the endless night!
Curse you! Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire her wisdom. How she always lives in the moment.
Being her friend makes me so happy.
Ugh.
Enough, you foolish...
We will take back Natlan's future!
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything! We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward!
There's a faster way. Hop on.
En efecto, fue cine.
Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal corruption whatsoever. In that case, just get some rest and enjoy your victory.
That means there's officially nothing. You won! You actually won!
Por fin alguien habla por mí.
The abyss is no match for you!
Welcome back, great hero. I can't wait to tell your...
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story will be preserved in my tribe. I'm sure the grannies and gramps back home are already on it.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name.
The Lord of the
Recuerda
Night was
que
right to
Capitano
place her
está
trust in you.
inspirado en
She
Jesucristo.
chose
No lo
the
olvides.
perfect name.
The most important thing is that you made it back safe.
You came up with a rescue plan?
Well, the Traveler already saved me once, so yeah.
Couldn't have said it better, my...
Wait, really? Who did you see?
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come in here.
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? I'll say it again. Being your friend makes me so happy.
Good one, Koichi.
Things are looking lively over here. Great. The preparations for your celebration ceremony are all...
Celebration ceremony?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in the Night Warden Wars.
A mí también me enganchó el lore. Yo iba a hacerme nada más un poquito de la misión, pero se me hizo bueno y
It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost like a lifetime achievement.
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time, though.
True, but given the... Let's head to the center of the stadium, and I'll announce the honor to everyone.
Ooh, then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the house.
Wait, I'm coming too!
Slow down, there's no Moika, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss...
What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Let's go. Today,
Fueron 3 horas, ni siquiera me di
the
cuenta.
abyss has met its end. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them, or her ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of... From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden Wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection will never again need to... We fought for a singular purpose, peace. And now, it has been achieved. The funeral to commemorate the fallen will be held on a later day. In the meantime, our hero will embark on and show her the warmth and gratitude of our people.
Yeah! Woohoo! All right!
Go on. Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, we finally have a chance to restore the Night Kingdom. I'll take care of that first.
Okay, we'll look forward to good news.
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please accept...
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving us from...
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's most outstanding warriors, Chaska.
Oh, it's just someone we know.
You sound disappointed.
Exactly! It, makes...
Well, both in a personal capacity and as a... May your flame forever burn, pure and...
With us by your side, you'll... Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
Hey, hero! We're here to guide the way!
Great hero! Could you look this way for a sec?
Over here! Over here! Quick, take a picture. We can turn it into graffiti.
Jajaja, no sé hacia dónde caminar. Okay.
As the sun shines down on our nation.
Great hero, could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get a picture or an autograph. You don't mind indulging them for a little bit, do you?
Wow, look at all the people. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right. The photo booth is this. The parade of blessings will continue in that direction. So...
Over here!
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? And just one more?
Sorry,
Sí,
only
es
one
famosa.
photo per person. There's still a lot of people waiting.
Ah, tiene bigote.
It's okay. One is enough.
Oh, look over here! Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, Hero. Thank you so much for everything you've done for Natlan.
Qué lindo nombre.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone.
Huh?
We can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you for your—
Wow. Everyone's so enthusiastic. Paimon bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos.
Paimon.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too!
It's the great hero! Quick, get ready!
Line up, everyone. Single file, please.
Tengo que dar exactamente. Solo lo estaba rayando.
Thank you.
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
All right, last one. The great hero has a parade. Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs.
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden message behind—
Every ancient name has a story behind it, and usually, the Wyab reveal those mantras to our chiefs in a
Oh, you mean like the lines the 6 heroes but where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide, Travel?
Oh! That was beautiful! I've got it all down!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Natlan's
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary. Truly.
Tumaini! Tumaini! Tumaini!
Wow, you're here too! And you brought a bunch of friends! Look, they're dancing!
¿Vamos a bailar?
It's the great hero! Please, come dance with us!
Whoa! What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? Alright! Paimon's always willing to—
Qué linda.
Hey, not bad. You're natural.
Let's hear it for our hero!
Gracias por haber estado aquí, Dylan. Y buenas noches, que descanses. Sí, está bueno el lore.
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the traveler our bless. Woohoo! Yeah!
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one, Traveler! You deserve it, of course, considering the risk you took.
Traveler, Paimon, finally,
St. Lolly! Why didn't you come to the parade?
never mind that. I have something important to—
I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you came back from, but I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mawika's death. Her
What? Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this?
No. The disaster is over, but that's why I came to find you. I need to... Where is Mawika right now? Did she tell you?
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty easy, right?
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without... The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley...
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself, all Mawika would need to do is tell her we won!
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. I'm sure she knew of your point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the bottom. Mawika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else dictate her, she must think the outcome of her death. The moment Mawika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily. That means Mawika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still...
Then, let's get going! Where do you think she went? Could it be where we found the source mechanism?
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need to know is where the Ruler of Death can... According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands of years have nearly...
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City?
It's very likely. After all, Ochka Natlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city.
Alright, then let's head over right away!
It's not easy to get there, so follow me. I'll...
Creo que iba a empezar otra misión.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the Ruler of Death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way. We're almost there.
Ay, no puedo ir más rápido.
Look, it's Mawika!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to...
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. For that result, you deserve praise.
Ronova.
Mawika, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear witness to your death. And with you, the war that your nation has waged for more than 1,000 years shall...
Mawika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for... 500... No. For the entirety of our history. We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan. But its power remains in worlds beyond Tevat. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now. But it remains Natlan's strongest defense should the Abyss
So, you're...
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be a chance to see all my plans to completion. And now, to sustain the Lord of the Night.
I respect your decision, Mawika. But this method requires an immense...
The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire...
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. Future Pyro-Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom...
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the Sacred Flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this burden?
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. But fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality, and so, Natlan became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance. There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future, rather than a desperate struggle for survival. A new future deserves a new meaning. A chance to take a definitive...
Very noble indeed. But what does any of the... In my eyes, Malika, you are not inherently special. Yes. The situation is urgent, and the...
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same. But a leader is swift and decisive in the face, someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table, sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome. After all, leadership is built on the trust of the people. Look to their lead. For that reason, I must see.
But what about you, Malika? Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we
I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years. Lord of the Night, you may now begin. What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death.
If the life of the second individual fails to meet my requirements,
rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first, no matter who.
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done. Such is the duty of an angel.
Wait, this feeling...
We made it.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned.
Indeed. Like you, he carries many lofty ideals.
Malika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, I would have no reason to stop you. But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should... But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to you...
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me for the past 5...
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls, and developed the ability. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese, have been stored.
And you want to send them home?
Yes, the ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely.
He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the...
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life.
I now understand that.
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But, at the same time, the curse of immortality left unresolved. That paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
Captain,
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the captain still with us?
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality.
Even so, please pass on. His long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose this is a happy ending for him. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years. or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the— Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of soul. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the Abyss. But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, that unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility. I, too, recognized the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only in the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But
thank you for everything.
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, how many years of life are enough? 10? 100? I thought it made no difference. But now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immense.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That responsibility is the purpose of my existence. Farewell, humans. Creators of miracles. A new era awaits you.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, this was the captain's goal all along. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules.
He was an outstanding warrior. He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then that But for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero. To my sister, Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory, but I still wanted to write a short after countless partings and farewells. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. In this era of peace, with the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sights on the wonders of Tibet. I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them, and although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this war and all we lost. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows strong. I will forever be grateful that I got to see you again. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope you know how much I miss you. I actually got the chance to finish this painting. And not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
Qué bonito.
Hey, is that part new? Paimon's never seen it before.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost. This struggle has caused us profound pain. But through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory, those who grew alongside sun and wind, those who forged our own destiny, and that is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character, but on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration. Our heroes here. Is there something you want to discuss? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But since this... perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking a lot. In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character, and of course that won't happen for a very long time. The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. Thank you for the respect. You can keep chatting with your friends.
Ay, podía hablar con los demás, se me olvidó.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right?
Ay.
Story! Story! I want to hear a story!
Come on! Tell us!
Well, you kids don't miss a beat. All right. You can be the first now.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun.
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as the Traveler, a warrior of great strength, completely immune to the More importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave.
Yeah, she's super strong! Tell us—
Hey, just let him finish the story. The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel. His goal was to give them a home, and with that, the third hero is not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she, with the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story true. Under her guidance, Kachina performed exception.
Paimon.
Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection. Hermione became known by all. In the beginning, there was darkness, until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now settled, and Nat, the Traveler, fought for life. The Captain fought for death. And our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow!
Is there more? Please don't.
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some.
I loved it! This is the best story. Yeah, and Tumaini is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Tumaini today. Okay.
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn. I get to be Tumaini today. So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be Tumaini for the day? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon. A new adventure awaits.
Me ha gustado mucho, no entiendo por qué dicen que estuvo bien aburrida y que no sé qué. A mí personalmente me ha gustado, yo creo que ha sido de lo que más me ha gustado, si no es que directamente lo que más me ha gustado. Es que esa escena de Kazuha todavía la llevo en mi corazón, pero todos rezando por ellos otra vez, Me gustó mucho. Ok, pues tiraré 2. Igual piti no hay, pero pero hay mucha fe de que me salga. Bueno, igual seguiré tirando uno por uno a ver si me sale Citrali o si puedo ahorrar lo suficientes para Shenhe, que lo dudo. Tire 2. $35, 40. Pues algo así como no haber piti. Chance y si llego a soft piti. Hay que checar eso, pero por ahora voy a cambiar de pestaña. La verdad me ha gustado mucho. O sea, Natlan ha sido ahorita de lo mejor que he visto del Genshin desde hace mucho tiempo. Así que yo estoy muy feliz con esto y quiero agradecerles a las personas que me vieron durante tanto tiempo. Casi 4 horas, wow, yo en realidad esperaba hacer máximo 2 horas, pero se salió de control. Igual creo que salió bien para hacer el primer stream en YouTube. Espero que mañana podamos seguir con esa buena racha. Entonces, nos vemos mañana aproximadamente igual como a la misma hora, pero trataré de venir un poco antes. Así que bueno, muchas gracias por estar aquí y nos vemos mañana. Buenas noches, que descansen. Adiós.